Hi, Stitcher.
Hi, Keisha.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Katie.
Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 47. Today is Saturday, October 3rd, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans. And sometimes a person who got roped into doing the video with us as well.
Katie is not quite awake yet.
I am not doing caffeine currently.
Oh, yeah.
So this is apple cider in the mug.
It's funny. I was trying to decide what the smell was, and then it hit me. Oh, yeah.
So I have to wake up on my own now.
Poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
Katie is working on an anti-inflammatory diet from when she threw her back out. So she just got kind of messed up, and
I took too much ibuprofen
and is trying to get everything settled. So hopefully we are set up correctly this time, and you can see all three of us at the same time.
If not, it'll flip back and forth, and that's okay too.
Yep.
And I'll just be making funny faces while I'm silent.
Just in case, right? Okay, so let's just jump into it. We're going to start with finishes. Okay, mine is actually a start and a finish.
And you passed the stash, so I'll hold it up for you.
Yeah, so it is Rain Showers from Little House Needlework. And you buy the 2 skeins of floss that it takes, Stormy Night and Thundercloud. And that's it. So, and as usual, I changed my J, K, L, and B to be the other colors so that they would stand out for my family. I started that Sunday when it was really, really rainy. I just felt like a stormy piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished it Tuesday because we had to go buy floss. So
I got a panic text. I am going to run out of floss if we don't go tonight.
Nothing worse than having just like a couple rows left and running out of the color that you need.
I was down to 5 rows in the roof.
Oh gosh.
So that was number 16 for the year.
Nice.
Okay, so how about stash?
Okay, well, I got stash because I got the chart and the leftover floss. So I already started it, so you'll see it in whips.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Keisha, I hear you might want another skein of one of those flosses.
No, I
Oh,
bought her enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good friend. Thank you,
Was I
Laura.
gave her a full skein of Stormy Night plus the one that I used the extra out of.
Okay.
So
Thank
yeah.
you.
I just made sure you were set because that was very frustrating to be panic stitching toward the end.
Right.
But you know, if you stitch faster, you don't run out of floss.
Exactly. Well, and you guys are my official floss buyers now, so I'm sure you would have heard about it if I needed some.
Katie, do you have stash?
I do.
Do we want to show our stash together?
Here, yeah, you hold up the sparkly.
Okay.
So
a couple weeks ago, I got this, and Katie's like, "Mom, this is the one you need to buy."
I told her I really wanted hibiscus from Be Stitch Me, and I'd been stalking her, and Mom was like, "Oh, I think she released it on her Facebook group," and I was like, "No," because I had been looking.
So this one, they're both 36 count. This one is the opalescent,
and this one's plain.
I don't know if can you get any of the sparkle?
Oh, as you get closer, you see a little bit of the sparkle.
It's really pretty.
Okay, so which piece do you like better?
I'll keep mine.
Okay.
Mine's more purple.
See, and that's why I thought you wanted the opalescent.
Okay. What else do you have for stash? Anything?
So then, since we went, most of my stash was floss.
Yes.
Because really we only went to the shops to kit up our 13 pieces for Halloween, but I picked up a couple of things.
She just couldn't resist.
Okay, so first of all, before that, the lovely women at Cecilia Samplers in Branson, Missouri saw that I wanted Witch by Roveris and ordered it in for me.
Oh, very nice.
And it comes with the little charms. Show that.
Yeah,
That's
it
really
always
cute.
comes, like, they always come with the charms, which is nice, so you don't have to track them down later.
Cute.
So there's like a spider and a star.
Nice.
So yeah, so that came in a little while ago. Actually, I think it came in when my back was really messed up.
Oh, and it did take us a few weeks to get down there.
Yeah. So, and then next up, I picked up, this is a reprint from Blackbird Designs, who actually, Barb was at the shop when I bought this.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we get to chat with her. That's always
Yes.
fun.
So it's the flea market souvenir, and it's stitched on 3 different pieces of fabric, and then they use some I guess embroidery, is that what you would call it? It's like embroidery specialty stitches to kind of hide the seams.
Join the pieces.
Yeah.
How interesting.
So and then I was so excited. At the quilt shop, they had all 3 of the new flamingo patterns in from Hands On.
Oh, wow. I love those.
I do too. It was funny. She was like, I was wondering who would actually want to buy those, because we're in the Midwest and we're not down south where they actually have flamingos. I was like, I still think they're cute.
I wish I was someplace warm.
I like the cold, but I do think the flamingos are adorable, especially with their little Santa hats.
I love the stack of them.
Yeah, me too. There's something like really satisfying about the stack.
Yeah, it's just fun.
It's the flamingo tree, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that all your stash?
That is all my stash.
Okay. I ordered from Crafty Cat Stitcher on Etsy. And you know what? Her name might be on her. Yeah. So that is her.
I did have one more piece.
And she is also Crafty Cat Stitcher on Flosstube. And she makes some fun stitching accoutrements.
Mm.
And I saw some, I've been wanting to get something from her because, you know, I just like to support my friends. So I got this.
Oh,
and
cute.
of course these flip the other way.
They always do.
Yeah. And it came with a little black cat
Little cat.
and the pumpkin.
Oh, cute.
So, and there's the cat again. Now, Katie and I had this cat on fabric that we made sleeves for. So it's kind of, you know, I was like, I gotta have that. And then this one, I just thought was really pretty. It's kind of tangled in there. There we go. I don't know if you can see everything. Okay, so there's that. And then it's a little spool.
Oh, nice.
And then just a pretty blue leaf. So I thought that one was really pretty too. And then Kathy wrote me a cute little thank you. And she also sent this.
Oh, adorable.
A little cat, and it's a needle minder. So that's my stash. And I would, you know, she was quick. When she lists something, it sells like right away. So Katie knows I've been trying for a while to get something from her.
Don't forget your cat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To get something from her. And every time I go on there, what I'm looking for has been sold out. She also makes some needle fobs and not needle fobs, scissor fobs. See, Katie has me doing that now.
Can you imagine trying to stitch with a fob on your needle?
I don't know why it won't go through the fabric. What's your other stash?
Okay, so my other stash.
Oh, yes.
Is my 2 a.m. purchase during our free retreat. It is Worst Witch yarn from Forbidden Fiber Co.
That is so pretty.
So I think I'm going to try my hand at making a scarf again. Oh, this side's even better. Yeah, it's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
Cool, huh?
So not stitching, but different stitching.
Hey, lots of people show knitting, so. Okay.
And if you need to make really small scarves, I know a baby who could use this. I'm just kidding.
Worst on the show Worst Witch, it's actually a really long scarf that goes around and around and around. So I'm not just being a cowboy, you know. So. Okay, how about whips?
Okay. Well, I worked a little bit more before we got into the Halloween stitching. I worked a little bit more on cozy
Oh,
feet.
yay.
Not a lot more. Not a lot more. But I did get some white up here at the top of the toe of this one. So it's moving along. It's going slow, but it's moving along.
It is so cute. I
Thank
love
you.
that.
But probably that one's going away for at least this month because that's been kind of my easier project to work on. But now it's Halloween time. And then I started rain showers in Little House Needleworks.
What
I
a
didn't get
cute
very
chart.
far. I know. I didn't get very far.
And see, you started where I ended.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're a bottom right and I'm a top left.
Yep.
Me too.
So, but that's where I got, and this is just, I'm not even sure the name of this fabric. It's one of those at CC and Company. They have some no longer made or end of bolt or flawed pieces. And it's just a piece of 28 count Lugana and it's just the natural. So
cool. Mine was a mystery gray. So they'll look very different.
Yes, yes.
I think yours is probably closer to what she called for.
Right. It calls for toasted almond from Zweigert. So yeah, it'll be a little bit closer to that. But I just found that and thought, well, that's perfect. So then what I've now switched to my easy project is, and this is for our Halloween stitching, our 13 starts of Halloween. And I'm working on stuff for 13 hours. And I've got about 3 hours done already. And we're only a couple days in. So I think it's a makeable goal. I'm doing
the big 31.
Yeah. October 31st from Rona Nori. And this is in this year's issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And here's where I am on that.
Ooh.
I'm filling in this one. I'm pretty close. So, and then I'll do the words October, and then it has a spider and some back stitching for a web.
Awesome.
And this is just on a piece of 28 count linen in Heartland from Picture This Plus.
That's awesome. You're making good progress.
Thanks. I put in about 60 stitches on it yesterday. It's my work project now.
Ah, so, okay.
And then, okay. All right. It's back here. I knew I brought it in here with me.
Oh.
So on October 1st, I started something new because, you know, get in the Halloween spirit.
You bet.
And I started the Mysterious Halloween Town from the Frosted Pumpkin. And I've had this one for a while.
I was going to ask, is that this year's? Because I think she came out with
No. There's one that's similar. It almost looks like a companion piece, so I might end up getting it, called Midnight Way, and it's a stitch along. And this one originally was a stitch along. I didn't buy it when it was a stitch along. Okay. I bought it afterwards. But... So here is where I am on that.
Oh, you got a lot of progress on it.
So, and this is on a piece of 28 count Lugana in the color Sparrow from Color and Cotton. It's like a greenish gray sort of color. And the pattern calls for carriage black, but I did not have carriage black. So it's just good old DMC 310.
There you go.
And then the cloud up here, I'm actually doing, there are a few clouds and a moon, and I'm doing those in glow in the dark.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
Oh, and I had another piece of stash that I forgot about until I started showing that. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to show that I bought a new pattern. So sorry, guys, for having this in the middle of my whips.
Hey.
But I actually bought this year's candy corn costume party from the Frosted Pumpkin as well. And they had one last year, and it's just these little pieces of candy corn dressed up in different costumes. So you see there's a T-Rex, a hot dog, a crayon, a bubblegum machine, and a cactus. And that Tyrannosaurus Rex just made me laugh. So I bought it.
We know what happens when Keisha laughs.
Yep. So anyway, that's the stash I forgot about. But I might stitch that one this month. Who knows? It depends on how much progress I get on other things. So.
Okay, you want to show yours?
Sure. Here, I'll start with what I was working on before the Halloween start, which was still a very fallish piece, and it's not for myself. Mom stitched this one for me, and now I'm stitching it for her, and it's starting to actually look like the pumpkin.
Yeah.
So I got either side of the pumpkin in, and I'm starting to fill in the center little strip, and then there's one more in between on either side.
Nice. And what pattern is that?
This is from Blackbird. I think it's just October. I don't know if it actually
Yeah,
has
it's
a
from
name.
a fine collection. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if there's a name on it or not. Do you have your pattern in there?
Oh, we do. October's Harvest.
Okay. That's
So
very
it was
nice.
a year long. The book had something for every month of the year.
Oh, nice.
So I've stitched several things from it.
So yeah, it's fun to work on, and it's nice because I don't have to switch colors, and I could just keep going with the same thing.
Right.
The only thing I have to be careful of is the color changes so dramatically from like in between that I have to make sure that where I end, I'm actually like starting with the same color.
Right.
And I'm like picking the right piece of
Yeah.
thread to go. So, but yeah, I feel like I could probably finish this in like 3 or 4 more days. I mean, I'm basically like a day per strip because I mean, it doesn't take me a whole day to do a strip, but it takes me a couple hours, and then that's about the end of my stitching time. I don't have a ton of stitching time. So
Awesome.
It's not crazy like me and staying up until all hours to have stitching time.
I did last night.
I stayed up on I think it was October 1st. James wanted to go to bed about 9:30. So I was like, I'm going to stay up an extra hour and I'm going to stitch some. And then he decided to wake up at about 5:30 in the morning, and I have to work that day. So we just all got up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, the one time.
Oh my gosh.
So I stayed up late last night so I could actually work on the first piece that I was supposed to work on for 13 Starts of Halloween. So it was from Scattered Seed Samplers, and it is Night Watch 1626. There you go. I love the cuties down there. And I have no idea what this fabric is. It's a scrap that I picked up from a scrap pile, but it is like just big enough. And this is an hour's worth of stitching.
Nice.
Good start.
So, and it's done in, this little thing is done in Endive from Gentle Arts. So it does change. It's just not showing very well in our current lighting.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was actually really, really nice to work on. It's the fabric's really nice. I think it's probably 28 or 32 count. So it's bigger than what I've been working on recently. And so it went faster than I expected.
Are those your whips?
That's it.
Okay, so I started and finished Rain Showers, and then it was not October yet. Oops, I'm throwing things on the floor. So I pulled out another one and started, and I don't have a picture of it. I think I can show this far enough back. It's a free design from Heartstring Samplery, but she did it as a kit at Galleria. It says, every day I'm pumpkining, all day pumpkin spice, every day.
Nice.
Which is really funny because I am not the pumpkin spice drinker. But I started it with 2 strands. So she did it as a kit, and these are all the colors, really pretty. And I did the word every down here and realized that I did it with 2 strands, realized I was not going to have enough. So I pulled it out because, I don't think she used the colors that she calls for on the pattern. I think she used DMC. Maybe it is. It's hard to tell. Oh, maybe it is the over dye, but I knew I was not going to have enough. So I pulled it out and started again. And I only worked on it at work on Tuesday and Wednesday. So not a whole lot done, but anyway, it started. It's another whip.
Right.
'Cause I
Add
need
it to the
more.
number.
In a hoop.
Yeah, in a hoop. Oh, that was Stash that I showed.
Oh,
That was my Morgan hoop. So then on October 1st, I started this way.
nothing against hoop stitchers. It's just become a joke because
Katie just
Your
laughed
mom
at me because everything was in hand.
yes.
Okay. So it's the one that we talked about that's like ironic because it's called Rotted But Not Forgotted from Plum Street Samplers, and it was left out of the magazine. It was featured on the cover and then left out. And then I think I told you guys it only has 3 colors. Well, that's because they left the 4th color out of the key.
Oh,
So I actually have to get another color out. There's an orange that goes in there.
I think it's Adobe because I think I found a version of the pattern that was correct, and I think it called for Adobe.
So this is what I got done. I was up very, very late. Katie's not even commenting. It's way further than what you saw.
See, I'm still not awake.
I was stitching along and I'm like, I'm so close. If I would just stay up a little bit longer, I could have all of the black done. Yeah, I was up until about 3 o'clock this morning.
famous last words.
But it's also not black. It's like black and green because it's Raven from Gentle Arts.
Oh, nice.
Maybe one.
This is, what's it called?
No, I think that one's sold out.
Oh,
The Miss
okay.
Dashwoods.
The Mrs. Dashwood, the Miss Dashwoods. So it's from Sense and Sensibility. And the inside is so fun.
Very cute. Oh, that's fun.
And then that's it for my whips.
Wow. So you're gonna be like done with Rotted but Not Forgotted today.
No, because I have to move on to something else.
You're so close on it though.
I know. Well, no, not really. I have to fill in.
Oh, okay.
And it's 3 colors I have to fill in. So, okay. So how about some giveaways? Woo! I have still not sent things out, but Katie has her computer in here and we are going to get them all ready and send things out.
Yes, we're also going to get prizes from our free retreat out now that I'm finally up and moving and able to do stuff. So it's going to be a massive mailing day.
Okay, you know what, Kate? Stick your hand in. Close your eyes. Ooh, okay. So she got Summer Remembered. How about you show the chart? Show both sides because there are 2 on there. Summer Remembered from Leisure Arts. And they're really pretty ones. They're Paula Vaughn's. And so for this one, we will use the word summer. It says summers, but we're going to say summer. And then I'll close my eyes, see what I get. I want to dig down and get something little. Oh, okay. This one's cute. This one is a wedding announcement. It's a Sweet Nothing from JBW Designs.
Oh, cute.
So on this one, I think we'll say wedding.
So then you can say a summer wedding in your
Well, you know, we have to let them come up with creative sentences. That's half the fun.
If you want it, then a summer wedding.
I did not have a summer wedding.
Okay, Katie. No, wait. You are gonna move your hand along, and Keisha is gonna.
I'm gonna pick.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
What'd she get?
Okay, Christmas. It's like the same front and back. Christmas Splendor book.
This book, I really, really fought with myself on this because I love it. And inside, it's got a couple more showing. where's the one that I'm like, maybe it's on the outside. So there are these,
Oh, wow.
all Stony Creek. It's got those on the back. The one that I was really, really, really wanting to do is this one.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
And this joy is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just so much in my stash, and at some point I just have to share the love. So, okay, that's one for each of us. So Christmas, wedding, and summer. There you go. So please be 18, please be a subscriber, please don't say free or giveaway or any of those words that bring the trolls to our site, because we want you guys to get these and not somebody just lurking around trying to, yeah.
We want stitchers to stitch them.
And
Yeah.
come up with the most creative sentence you can.
Yeah. So
A summer wedding in Christmas.
that would happen in Australia.
That's true.
So next up are plans. Keisha, what do you have in the works?
Well, I'm going to continue to work on October 31st since that's my work project. And then I'll probably keep working on a mysterious Halloween town because I'm having such a good time with that. And if I'm feeling like it, I might bust out Boobies Apiary from Artist Design. I'm getting a lot of sun on it.
Yeah, the sun is getting you, huh?
Trying not to blind you guys. But anyway, I might work on that one. And that's one of my current whips, but I might pull that out and work on it a little.
Awesome. How about you?
I decided that I am going to start.
Oh, you chose.
Yes, I chose.
She was going to let us choose.
Ah.
I decided I'm going to start on the Souvenirs of the Heart Autumn and Amana. Oh, okay, I'm going to take the thread out before I totally lose it. Because it is my like one non-actual Halloween piece, and I thought I'd rather stitch on it early in the month when it's further away from Halloween than closer to Halloween. So yeah. And then I'm doing it.
Are you starting it today?
Yeah, it's my today piece. On this, which I think, oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called. It's like
Platinum?
Queen Anne. No, it's like Queen Anne's lace or something. It might be Lugana. But
it feels like it.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Oh no, it just is a 32 count.
So it's a scrap though it must be a scrap then from CC & Co.
Nice.
It's beautiful. We could see all of the
Yeah
modeling in it.
I thought it, because it's kind of a neutral, but it has like a green tone to it, and I thought that would be perfect for the autumn piece. So
okay.
So I'm giving Lugana another try.
Do you have the one for Monday also?
No, I haven't picked that yet.
Oh, so we could pick that one with you.
Well, no, we're supposed to do a vlog on that day when we
Okay.
actually choose it.
Okay. On
Monday.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? You said that I should keep working on Rotted but Not Forgotted. Probably that will be my work piece. I only get, a very few stitches in on it, but that would be an easy one to take back and forth, because like I have to fill in that whole double border and the little part of the tombstone up at the top. And those will be easy fills while I'm at work. So, if I get close, I'm going to bust it out at home and just do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, then mine for today, sorry. Oh, evidently this one lost its zipper pull.
Oh.
Mine for today is Something Wicked from La Di Da.
Oh, very nice.
And it is a whip. So I've already started it. It looks like this. And what I'm hoping is that I get the rest of the boot all outlined so that I can just fill it in. And that shouldn't be a problem because I just have to do the curly part up at the top. So that is my project for today.
I was just curious what fabric it called for.
Oh, who knows? And I'm sure I'm using Relic.
Yeah, and I was wondering if that's what it was called for. But
35 count Havana from Weeks Dye Works, which would be really similar to that.
Yep.
And I have my other one here, but Katie doesn't want me to show it.
In case you missed our last video that we uploaded, we're going to be doing several smaller vlog style pieces throughout the month, where we're just going to keep you updated on what we're working on throughout the month of October. So that's why Katie is wanting us to be secretive about what we're working on.
So our next video should be filmed on Monday.
Yes.
So.
And this one should be going up either today or tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. My other plans for the week are working on getting trick-or-treat boxes packed, because that's taking up most of my time. That's why I'm not going to have like a ton of stitching time here early on. Oh, our video just moved. Okay.
We couldn't see you because everything flipped
it just
out.
Moved.
I'm making all sorts of weird faces at you.
Okay, should I
And the other part of my plans is that one of our reps for Love You More posted a video on TikTok.
Yes.
And in 2 days had about 40 code usages, pretty
Yes.
close.
And that's just code usages. That's not even the people who didn't use her discount code.
Right.
And still placed an
came.
order. Yeah.
And we know that there were people from TikTok because somebody wrote us a nice note.
Yes.
And they were saying that they just saw this go up on TikTok and they had been looking for Booksleeves. So yeah,
they liked that we had a lot of options and it was cute fabric. That's what she said. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Awesome.
And Katie was telling me that we had a little over 200 options, 200 patterns in our shop. And now we are down to about 180.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you like to know a new and novel use for Booksleeves?
Sure.
Just to throw this out there. So you guys made a custom sleeve for us to give to my father-in-law for Christmas last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently he keeps it in the car, and that's where he puts all of his coupons.
Oh,
His
good.
coupon holder, his car coupon holder. So
Well, it's nice and bright because it was Cubs. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's nice and bright. So probably easy to find.
Right.
Well, and one of our other favorite uses for Booksleeves is
yes,
Barbie doll sleeping bag, as one of our reps told us her niece uses them for.
Fit a couple Barbies in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And depending on whether you have a full size or a standard, So yeah, that was kind of fun. But we have I have more than 100 book sleeves to make. More than 100 book sleeves.
I think
to
you're
make.
creeping up on like 200.
Yeah. So I told you I was up until 3. I was also up and in here by a little after 8 o'clock this morning. And I've already been sewing. I sewed up almost up to the time we started. So I sewed like 2.5, 3 hours this morning. And then I will be back to it. And I'll be putting out another part of the orders because they're Halloween sleeves.
So they need to go out really quickly. Like they need to be on time and yeah. So mom's busting it to try and get it done, but it's this huge wave of.
So
crazy.
If you see smoke and hear a whirring sewing machine in northern Kansas City, it's coming from Laura's house.
Just wait until you see me on Monday. My hair will probably be like pulled out and yeah, I'll just all the bags, everything. I'll have a Halloween costume early.
Is the season.
Oh.
So our little outdoor black cat just stood up at the door and put her paw up.
And then
hissed.
Puppies.
So there must be another cat right here. But she's like, it's time for me to come in.
It's cold.
So anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, this was fun having you do this with us.
I'm glad because I'm still not awake.
And we want to thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
We love your comments. Yep.
We do. Thank you so much for spending time with us and just listening to us ramble.
Yep. Hopefully we have made you laugh a little bit today with our antics. There are no cats jumping up. I thought about this. Last week, Keisha and I made the video, and we titled it Watch Out for the Cat. And I'm not sure if the cat made it into the video, because we again had the problem where about 20 minutes in, the sound cut out. And the only thing to do, we can't even leave it in. It was my whips that I was showing. And we can't even leave it in.
because it will cancel out the entire audio from that point on in the video. But if I remove it, the audio will work.
So I don't
did we just
remember
tell
where she
everyone?
jumped up.
We just told everyone to watch for a cat, and they were watching for a cat the entire time, and no cat showed up.
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't remember when she jumped up. I was trying to watch, but
I don't know, but that would be the thing. I'd be like, I watched this entire video and there was no cat.
they're probably thinking, was there a jump scare in there and I didn't get it? Or
Oh my gosh, speaking of which, I just rewatched Hill House. So when Mom worked on her nice little rainy day piece, I was like, oh, that's the perfect day for a horror series. And I rewatched The Haunting of Hill House because the new season is coming out next week. And first time ever, I realized that there are random ghost figures standing in different scenes, like around the house. And like one is like blatantly standing behind the multiple characters, like Mom and like two kids in the kitchen, and like creepily looking at them from a window. And I had never noticed it before.
So what we're telling you is there's always a cat in the background of our videos if you look hard enough. I'm just kidding. But if there was one, it would be on Laura and Katie's side of the screen, not mine. No cats. Oh, there it is.
there's this one. Look up. Hi, pretty girl. She wouldn't, she was
mad.
walking and I picked her up by her back end. And this cat is huge. Yes, I know. This cat is huge. So, I'm like trying to grab her and pull her backwards.
And she's slinky. She
Yes.
like I don't know, she like moves her body while you're holding her. And yeah.
So there is a cat in this video, at least.
That's the only cat of yours I have not pet. Well, I guess I haven't pet the outside cat.
Oh, yeah, and she's fun. Okay, you can go.
She's not bad.
Thank you. You did your job. You made a cat in our video. Okay, so really that's it. Now that I've said that like 6 times, right?
Right, now we're just rambling, guys.
We are. You're just all here for the rambles, so.
And the cats.
So I know some of you, I want to say one quick thing. I know some of you commented how many whips you thought I had. Now that Katie's back is better and mine is pretty much better, as soon as we have time, we will do a full whip parade and we will count. We will keep track. And at the end, we're going to have you tell us how many there are.
And we still have some more stash parade to go.
Yes.
I have videos to upload that we filmed prior, like the day before my back went kaput.
And we have more to film.
Yeah, and then there's more to film.
Because I keep finding stuff.
So everyone get that popcorn ready.
Yes. Get your stitching, be ready to go.
Get your wish list ready,
People have told me that they just keep pausing and writing things down. And they've told me that their whip lists or their wish lists are blowing up. So
Flosstube's a dangerous, dangerous place.
It is. So, okay, that's it.
Okay.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye. Have a good week.